What's the point? I thought there was like a promotional video for the Real Game Awards. I thought there was like a shorter thing that I could watch and make fun of, but like I'm not watching a 30-minute thing. The Real Game Awards.
Just a real quick note about the bit that Adam skipped over. There's literally like this full animation in the style of John Kay for some reason, who if you know who John Kay is, my condolences, but like there's no audio. There's an extremely racist depiction of Hideo Kojima. They actually used like Ren and Stimpy audio here, but it got copyright claimed, so it's just muted. So now it's just this fucking awkward silence over this animation. Also, like, Jeff Kelly must live rent free in Stuttering Craig's fucking brain. Why would you make your award show intro centered around the host of the awards you don't like?
Screw that Hollywood bullshit. This is for the fans.
This is fucking pathetic. Anyway.
Single major award show is voted on by people who are within that industry. And if I'm being completely honest with you, that's how it should be.
Does that make sense? No, of course not. Which is why you...
Oh yeah, we should do it like the 420 Awards. Everybody else votes. Damn, this guy should be pumping out the. He should be repping the 420 Awards because they do movies like that, right?
You will see awards that were 100% voted on by you.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. They should do a collabo: Real Game Awards and 420 Awards, because they both do it the same way. You had to pay money to vote for this. Uh-oh. Is that real? Last of Us. Oh, okay, remastered. Yeah, okay. I was about to say the sequel wasn't a cash grab. Remastered. Yeah, it was. All right.
Sense. Real clever, Craig. Anyway, they asked me to present the award for the shitty-ass game of the year. And if there's one thing I know better than good games, it's shitty games. So these ones are nominated by you, the fans. Let's get to it. So the nominees for the shitty-ass game of the year are Concord, Dragon Age: The Veilguard, Dustborn, Suicide Squad.
The audio, like, there's so much noise. The white noise, it's like a radiator.
Kill the Justice League. And the winner, or I guess the loser in this case,
it's just a bad microphone,
is Dustborn. Dustborn.
I like that it shows you how much it won by.
Yeah.
Not a lot on the Suicide Squad.
More like Dust Bin. Playing this felt like digging through a dumpster trying to find a Twinkie that expired in 1994. Anyway, thanks for letting me present the Shitty Game Awards, the Real Game Awards. You real assholes.
And here we are
This
voting
looks
members,
boring.
Your game of the year. You suggested games of all sizes and genres, except card games. Sorry, Velocro. And your 8 nominees for Game of the Year are Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Stellar Blade, The First Descendant, Space Marine 2, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and Unicorn Overlord. And the Real Game Award for Game of the Year goes to, with 31% of your vote, Black Myth Wukong. Now, voting members, this has been...
That game's woke, though. It was made by China, and it features furries. Here's the trailer for the Real Game Award. Okay, that's kind of what
If there's one thing that's become...
I was kind of looking for something like a trailer. Thank you for finding it for me. All right. I'll just watch this real quick, because I did want to just watch a condensed version of that, and not the whole thing.
If there's one thing that's become painfully clear over the last couple weeks, is
720p.
that the people who work in this industry and write about this industry that you love hate you. It's one big club, and
that's an insane thing to say. I'm sure some people do. You know? Like there's definitely some game journalists that like don't like gamers, but I don't know. Are gamers even a monolith? Like there's how many people in any given group at this point? You know, any given demographic under the age of 40. How many of those people don't play video games? I think it's just most people at this point. I don't know.
Love hates you. It's one big club, and you are not in it. In fact, did you know
It's fun to like take a quote from George Carlin to be saying some shit that he probably would not be behind.
that the Game Awards are voted on by those exact same people? I mean, look at this list. It's IGN and Polygon and Variety, for God's sakes. It's an elitist, outdated system, and it's had way too much sway in the video game industry for way too long. I've been talking about video.
Okay, but then my issue with this right now is that it's kind of perpetuating the idea that awards shows even matter. Like you'd think if you were a person that was like, ah, damn, these fucking elites, just like all of these publications that we don't like are coming together and they're voting on games and they're saying this was the best of the year. That's awful. So in response, we're going to do that. We're going to say that actually this one was the best of the year. I don't know. Isn't it kind of redundant? Can't you just see how many copies were sold of each game? Like, because that is the public voting with their wallet already, right? Can't you just see which games sold the most? Like, why do we need an awards show at all? Or like awards shows are kind of dumb, right? Like they don't really matter. They don't really matter unless it's an industry thing, and then at which point it could influence the not only the sales but also the careers of the people involved, right?
Video games online for almost 2 decades now and been playing games like longer than that, but I have never seen the video game industry this toxic. It is time to get our voice back. Now, look, I'm not telling you I got.
It's time to get our voice back. The people that won't let us say that Black Myth Wukong was the best game of the year and that Dustborn was the worst. We're so voiceless right now. Like, what? What are you talking about? I don't understand. What's the point?
This whole idea mapped out because I don't even have a name for this yet, but it's become painfully obvious that this is very much needed. Year after year, over and over again after the Game Awards, people say there has to be a real award show for gamers.
Make the Real Movie Awards. Sorry, it already exists. It's the 420 Awards. But like somebody should. Oh my God, Derek, rebrand. Less weed, more anti-woke. Please, you'll do so well. Please, Derek, please do it. Please do it. You have no idea. You'll be rolling in cash, Derek. Please listen to me. Derek needs to do it. Oh my God. You just need to drop the weed.
Well, let's do it. This is the first step to creating a club or a group where you decide the winners and losers.
It's literally how Derek does his awards show. The people vote.
Of the video game industry. A club where you get to decide the category.
But then it's like, what's the point of an award show? Just do an online poll. I don't know. Why even have the awards show at all? I don't know.
The nominees for the categories, and of course, vote on them. And it'll all be done through an app where you can do it easily and securely. So is this club free? Nope, absolutely not. Why? As we've seen over the last few years, our hobby has been hijacked by activists looking to push their own agenda and literally push you out. For that reason alone, there has to be a barrier of entry to be a part
What?
of this club.
Sorry, what? What are you saying? Is this club... Are you talking about your club or their club?
Early. So is this club free? Nope. Absolutely not.
What are you talking
The nominees for the categories, and of course, vote on them. And it'll all be done through an app where you can do it easily and securely. So is this club free? Nope. Absolutely not. Why?
Because it's so weird he's using the word club, because at the beginning of the video he was saying it's a big club and you're not in it, in reference to the elitist Polygon IGN voting on Game Awards thing. Like he was calling that a club, but now is he calling his own thing a club?
As we've seen over the last few years, our hobby has been hijacked by
I literally can't tell if he's talking about them or him still.
activists looking to push their own agenda and literally push you out. For that reason alone, there has to be a barrier of entry to be a part of this club. Hell yes, we're going to gatekeep. We should have been gatekeeping much longer. But here's my vision. With your support...
So he's saying you have to pay to vote for the real Game Awards, because there needs to be a barrier of entry to make sure that the elites don't participate. But like, wouldn't the financial barrier of entry be the easiest way to get non-elites to not participate? Isn't like financial barrier of entry like the most consistent difference between elites and common people is money? So you're doing a financial barrier of entry to keep the elites out and have the real people vote on the games. What?
will, number one, be able to make the app, and number two, be able to create a physical award show that you'll be able to attend, guess what, with the app serving as your ticket. My vision for this also
It was uploaded on YouTube.
has a board of directors to help oversee things, but...
Wait, a physical award? What do you mean? The app is your ticket to the physical award, but people weren't physically there, were they? You recorded in like an arcade. Were other people there?
To attend, guess what, with the app serving as your ticket. My vision for this also has a board of directors to help oversee things, but there are strict rules to be involved with the board. One,
you must not be woke.
they're not allowed to vote. Two, they're not allowed to be on any press list or receive any free video games and or perks from any AAA publishers. And three, and most importantly, they are not allowed to be employed by traditional gaming media.
I'm just trying to imagine. So if literally anyone who pays for the app is voting on the games anyway, why does it matter whether or not the board of directors are affiliated with any other company? Like if the board of directors, if somebody on the board of directors had ties to like Astrobot, would it matter if like, because you're saying the average person who downloads the app is voting for the winners anyway. So what, I'm just trying to understand how that would influence things.
Hey man, I get it. Video games are a mess right now. The industry you love doesn't want you, and the traditional media hates you. And that's why
Was this a response to Astrobot winning?
it's time to take games back. So go to takegamesback.com and become a member and help grow this community and help regain our voice. It's now or never.
I like how easy it is to grift. I like that you don't even have to actually like do anything. I like how incredibly easy this looks. Damn. Maybe that's what the American dream is. Maybe that's what they're talking about. Like, dude, just start like a grifting thing. It's fucking easy. Anybody can make it. When they get up on that stage at the Grammys, they're like, believe in yourself. You can do anything. We live in a meritocracy. That's what they mean. Is like, oh, you can just fucking grift if you don't have anything else going on. Like, it's just fucking easy.
Hey everyone, Olivia here. Thank you for watching as always. It's February of 2025, so here are my $5 and up patrons. Michael Bradley, Dizzy Rumsfeld on Letterboxd, Ivy Gladstone, Jordan A, Nico Fuentes, Speak of the Joker, Anchor Wolf, Arc Helix, Tammy, Fox64, Osmond, O'Here Comes, Kandarian Winter, Modern Nerd, Cyberish, Chevnal Goat, The Flying Marlin, Lobsterite, Mayra Geek, HG Greggs, Clarice Carlson, Skanat On, Happy the Knife, Coolest Shirt, www.openclassactions.com, Emil Blank, Judum the Kinslayer, T King, Saliva88, Electrica is so bad at games that he beat Celeste Chapter 9 in 38 hours, Mitzi Marcella, Yup, The Super One player, Zachary K, Gabriel Herrera, and Lemonade Warriors participating in the hit game Among Us and is considered the encroacher. Fuck. Alright. Anyway. I hope everyone's doing alright. Just always remember that you matter. Take care of yourselves.